Again, I read this and I get a lot of projection, but yeah, I mean, it's true. I mean, 4chan was in a lot of ways a freak accident, as most successes are. Again, I think that people who say this and kind of try to discredit the accomplishment of the site, again, are kind of doing a disservice to the community, and also, again, the dozens to hundreds of volunteers who have pitched in over the years, myself included, and kind of, again, for whatever reason, their genesis story for 4chan tends to be it just got shat out overnight in its existing form and was just magically popular and has all the features and all that, and don't appreciate that, again, that obviously it took people and took the community, but it also took, for me personally, over 10,000 hours, and in the aggregate, I mean, probably like 100,000 plus hours of volunteering and really hard work to get to where it is today. So and that's the case for any business. So I mean, sure, let's call it a happy accident, but I think you're kind of deluding yourself, or kind of misguiding yourself to believe that a lot of people, especially the community, but including volunteers, didn't work very hard to get the site to where it is today and maintain it where it is today. What if they make Asuka a lesbian? 1796. I would be so sad. Asuka's my 2D waifu. Asuka is best girl. I guess Usuka is best girl. Hold on 1 second. I just need to. Fortunately, won't self-destruct have the stream, will it? 1843. I don't think so. I don't see why it would. I mean, I guess I haven't been posting, so I don't know how the servers are running right now, but hopefully everything's fine. 1844 said, is 4chan still growing? I remember during the 2010 4chan panel, which you're mistaken, you're probably referring to the 2013 one, but you showed a ridiculous growth during the whole decade it was alive. Will it ever end? You think it'll get even faster while you're gone? 4chan is growing very slightly. I mean, it's grown mostly in terms of its page views. Picking it, my lips are chapped. Ow, I'm just going to be drinking more. So it's not growing. I mean, it has to. I mean, again, it's actually incredible. I mean, that it's gotten to where it is today, and the fact that it's really maintained about a similar level of traffic over. Actually, it's grown. We changed the tracking tag a little bit, where we displayed it. So we don't display it on 404 pages anymore, and so we saw kind of a dip in traffic, kind of like kind of a rebalancing of traffic, kind of this new floor as a result of kind of where we put the Google Analytics tag. But again, more or less, the site has not not declined and not grown dramatically over the years, but it's really just maintained this pretty respectable amount of traffic. So who knows? So and also I don't know. I mean, which graph you're referring to? I think I mean, it would just been the year to date, or not? Sorry, the kind of time history to date graph of the traffic. But 4chan, I think, spiked in about 2010. I mean, it kind of accelerated and then kind of slowed down and kind of leveled out. But 4chan has really never had a hockey stick or really any sort of. I mean, really the one time that stands out. Sorry, now 2 times. The one time before last September that stood out as like a big driver of traffic was when we were featured on the front page of Wikipedia. No other press really ever sent any sort of a meaningful amount of traffic, or no other event really sent a meaningful amount of traffic before last September, outside of the Wikipedia featured page of the day kind of. And then last September, obviously, I mean, it was a gigantic surge in traffic as a result of the fappening. Again, funny things, we lost money on that because our hosting costs went up, and we barely make money, and people didn't really purchase more ads, and so we didn't benefit from all that traffic. And some of that traffic, I think, stuck around a little bit of it. But again, we've never seen like ridiculous growth. It really has been kind of the tortoise and the hare, and we've definitely been the tortoise, which I think in the case of the community is actually very healthy. I mean, I think if we had seen kind of sudden growth like that, I mean, kind of a spike, that would be, I think it's very hard for a community to kind of adjust to a sudden influx in traffic. I mean, both kind of architecturally in terms of scaling, but also just again socially, like the social dynamics and the culture to kind of keep up with rapid growth like that. And more often than not, I think you see a lot of problems being introduced. And so the fact that 4chan has grown kind of slowly over time is a good thing. So hopefully it'll continue to grow, but kind of slowly. Hey Moot, you mentioned back in the last panel that we're working on a solution for the V problem, too much boards for one topic. What was your solution? Will we ever see at 1863? I kind of alluded to that earlier. As far as, again, we were thinking about like, categories or subboards or tags or link board, and we played with so many different, different kinds of thread types, and we played with so many ideas there and fleshed them out, and kind of me and I would go to our developer and say, can we do this? And he'd inevitably poke holes in it. So we never really got there. I mean, I toyed around with a lot of things, and I just got to a point where I was like, it's just not worth kind of rocking the boat here. And, sure, again, the current system isn't ideal, but, I think that making a major change to the way the site is structured is probably going to do more harm than good at this point. And so I didn't leave any plans outside of the kind of the brainstorming I'd done over the past year or two. But it's not to say it won't change in the future going forward, just because, again, it's out of my hands at that point. But so I don't know. Unfortunately, the stuff that I kind of alluded to a year and a half ago at that panel are kind of no longer in the works. Why is Bella Thorne so perfect? And it's an Asuka cosplayer, 1883. She's pretty perfect, based Asuka in 3D PD. Maybe we can set us up on a McDonald's date. Are you a virgin? 1902, I guess I didn't answer this. I am not a wizard. I'm very sorry. I've never posted on Wizard Chan. I don't think they would accept me. There's still 40,000 people listening. Jeez. And I'm still at the point in the thread before this had even begun. So I guess I haven't seen all the wonderful replies screaming about my responses. Let's see. You take a retirement vacation 2034. Honestly, I haven't planned anything yet. I really should go to Mutsuko. I mean, I was going to make that joke in that post. Hopefully, if I do, I'll get a good picture and I'll upload it somewhere so you all can see it. And I can be sipping a Corona, which is a terrible beer, but sipping hopefully a craft beer of some kind on the beach in glorious Mutsuko. But I don't have any vacation plan. In fact, I joked to a reporter on Wednesday that I spend most of the morning after I publish my post lounging around, unshowered in my pajamas on my couch, and then I I don't even know if I showered at that point. I guess I should probably